Freak Nation, of course, if you've followed us on YouTube many, many years, and of course on the Freak Radio Network, over the last 16 months, we interviewed Malcolm. Anaheim won last year. The most popular interview we have with Supercross riders is this happy bastard right here, including Jet, RC, I could go on, Eli, Roxon, Barsh. You're the most popular, at least interview-wise, on our YouTube page. What is it about you and the attraction to these fans?
I don't know. I just like to, I'm just being myself, be who Malcolm is. And always been a happy guy growing up and just like racing, like being out here and something about me that I can vibe with the fans. I love everything about it, Without the fans, we wouldn't be here, right? So without the show, there is no show. Right.
Hold on a second, though. There's something different about this year, especially coming off of Anaheim 2. And you even mentioned it, I believe, in your Instagram post. Something's different this year. You're even happier now than you have been in the past. What is it? With your riding style, you've got more speed. Something is happening this year that fans are about to be really pumped about. Oh, and I see somebody's pointing to himself, by the way, as well.
Probably tell me, hey, with the dreads, you better open this Rockstar logo up for we're not having anything to ride. May not have no gas for tomorrow. But, no, it's just when you have a year injury, like that happened last year, and of course trying to hurry up and get back, and you're not really ready. And I felt like last year was just like a big, massive roller coaster, emotional and all that. And after a year of that, I just felt like, man, let's just, go out here, have some fun and get back to the racing format of why we actually do this, because it was fun, right? And since then, I've just been vibing off of that. And, yeah, the results hasn't been the best exactly, but, due to the Anaheim 1 crash, we got back out there. We put this bike inside the top 10, and so far it's been inside the top 10 each and every round. And, we just keep going, right? Like there's not, not much to it on the racing side of it. You just go out there until the checker flag ends. That's it. Make it simple.
Malcolm, thank you for keeping it simple. You're racing up against arguably the top 20 riders that we've ever seen in Supercross, and you're pulling off top 10. So for anybody to say the results aren't there, come on, give yourself more credit than that.
I know. I trust me. I gave myself a lot of credit when this 32-year-old boy hit the ground. Anaheim 1, and I woke up and realized Sunday morning I ain't going to bounce back like I want to. But, hey, that's age, at the end of the day. But we feel good now. We're feeling a lot more better. Still dealing with a little bit of the injuries on that. But this weekend I'm really excited to go to just because, one, it's one of the biggest floor mats of the Supercross, so I think that's cool. And then there is a Triple Crown coming back here. There is here now. So last time I raced the Triple Crown here, I got on the podium. So there's motivation, right? So like I said, I'm excited just to be back racing. Feel the vibe. Don't you feel it?
Oh, yeah. I feel the vibe. I see the parking lot. It's absolutely packed. Now, hold on. You say, okay, a Triple Crown coming back here, meaning Anaheim. We're in Glendale, State Farm Stadium. But the track is different every year you come here. The dirt is different every year. Okay, you've got a Western vibe here, a little bit of sand, but not like Florida like you're used to, at least what you were growing up. With the track changing, even though it's the same stadium, how can you feel that vibe as a rider coming into a place where maybe you've had success?
Hey, I know I'm a Florida boy, but something about that sand will eat some people up, including myself. So we all went down in the sand. But that's a good thing about, Supercross, right? They always throw in different terrains, everything is always different. And so far, the Dirtworks whole group has done a phenomenal job of making a great race so far. Of course, last weekend, Mother Nature kind of wanted to come in a little bit. We almost were out of California Drive, but, you got to throw a little bit of a curveball in it. And at least this weekend, you ain't got to worry about rain, right? So this should be some good, solid 3-moto formats of racing. And there'll be a good one because of Triple Crown, so we get to see some of the Futures guys, or the Futures racing. So that should be good. And I know, I'm excited. I love it.
Malcolm, I told you this in Anaheim 1 that we were last year that we were the first show to have James on at 15 years old, 16 years old back in the day. And you and your Big James and I became kind of confidants at times. And some of the struggles that he talked about was, again, being a black man in a white man's sport in white pits and so forth. This being February, it's Black History Month. It means something to the Stewart family. It meant something to your dad back in the day. Are these conversations that you still have with your dad?
Yeah, we do, just off the mic. But at the end of the day, we always try to put our best foot forward and show, race that, you can do this. It doesn't have to be white dominant sport. So we love that. And now that you're starting to see it over the years, you're starting to see some different, race come in here, and we love that, right? So we want to open the doors up for everybody and make this one big happy family, because at the end of the day, when we're all racing amateur world, we're all one big family members here, right? Different teams, different that, and I had a lot of great relationships with riders, teams, and stuff like that. So at the end of the day, I looked at them as one big family member, and so far everybody's been pretty cool.
But when I've seen little African American children watch you ride, it's like they're seeing some guy land on the freaking moon. What is going on? So from 6-year-old to your age, watching you ride, is that pressure, or is that something you think, thank goodness that I can do this?
Man, every day I surprise myself. I ain't gonna lie. Every day I surprise myself how I do it. And like I said, one of the biggest reasons why I continue to keep doing it is because it's fun, right? And I want somebody to, as when I was that young, I had somebody to look up to, and I'm just trying to return the favor. I want to be a good role model for everybody, and take this thing as long as I can and while I can, right? So hopefully someday, keep the torch lit. Somebody would take my position. I'd be glad for that. And we have a few kids that are up and coming. They better hurry up, because, old boy getting a little old up here, but we're having fun either way.
Did you look up to your brother? Who did you look up to back in your day?
Of course, my brother. He was always my fan. He was my fan. He was my hero. Of course, like that until he'd be like a bigger brother and not let me do stuff that I want to do. Then he was the worst guy on the planet. But other than that, no, he was always somebody I look up to, and if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be doing this.
Martin Truex Jr. is a big fisherman like you. In fact, he said he would probably rather own a fishing boat, charter boat, than run some of the races that he did back in the day. But the key question for him, from me, was to tartar sauce or not to tartar sauce?
No tartar sauce, dude. No tartar sauce. Ketchup, baby. All ketchup. No tartar sauce. No, not a tartar sauce guy. Nope, can't do it. No.
Spice? Sriracha?
Nah, you ruin it. No sriracha, none of that. Nah, just ketchup. That's what I grew up on, ketchup. Ketchup and A1, that's all you need.
Do you like catfish as much as I do?
You love catfish way more than I do.
Thanks, man.
Appreciate it.